वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. You want to chant?
Okay.
Yeah.
Om Vakratundamahakaya Suryakotisamprabha Nirvighnan Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir-bhavatu me sada.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir-bhavatu me sada.
Sakshat Kritam Dayanandam Paramartha-swarupinam Tattva-jnana-prashastaram Pranatosmi Param Padam.
Sakshat Kritam Dayanandam Paramartha-swarupinam Tattva-jnana-prakasaram Pranatosmi Param.
Vagartha-viva sampriktau Vagartha-pratipaddaye Jagatah-pitarau vande Parvati-parameshwarau.
Vagartha-viva sampriktau Vagartha-pratipaddaye Jagatah-pitarau vande Parvati-parameshwarau.
Yena-akshara-samhamnayam Adhigamya maheshwarat Krishnam vyakaranam proktam Tasmai paninaye namaha.
Yena-akshara-samhamnayam Adhigamya maheshwarat Krishnam vyakaranam proktam Tasmai paninaye namaha.
Vakyakaram vararuchim Bhashyakaram patanjalim Paninim sutrakarancha Pranatosmi munitrayam.
Vakyakaram vararuchim Bhashyakaram patanjalim Paninim sutrakaram cha Pranatosmi munitrayam.
Om Sahana Bhavatu.
Om Sahana Bhavatu
Sahanau Bhunaktu.
Sahanau Bhunaktu
Sahaviryam Karavavahai.
Sahaviryam Karavavahai
Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai.
Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai.
Om Shanta Shanta Shanti.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Alpaksharam asandigdham
Alpaksharam asandigdham
Saravat Vishvato Mukham.
Saravat Vishvato Mukham
Astobham Anavadyam Cha
Astobham
Anavadyam
anavadyam cha.
cha.
Sutram sutravido viduhu.
Sutram
Sutra Sutra
sutravido viduhu.
Viduhu.
So we have seen in the last class Maheshwara Sutrani. We will chant Ayun
Ayun
Yun
Rilak
Relak
Eong
Eon
I Ouch
I ouch
Without
Hayavarat
Ayavarat
Hayavarat
Lan
Lan
Nyamangananam
Nyamana
Yamanganam
Jabhai
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 Ghadhadash
Ghadhash
Jabagadash
Jabagadash
Ghadash
Kapachatata Chatatau
Kapachatau
Kapai
Kapai
Shashasar
Shashasar
Shahasar
Hal.
Hal
It is called by the name, these 14 sutras, Maheshwara Sutrani. Right? Iti Maheshwara Sutrani.
Iti Maheshwari
Maheshwara
Sutrani
Sutrani
Maheshwara Tagatani Sutrani, Maheshwara Sutrani. Sutras which have come from the Lord Shiva is called Maheshwara Sutrani. The 14 sutras, the 14 different sounds which came from the drum, captured in the form of 14 sutras, it is called by the name Maheshwara Sutrani. From this, the sutra, from this you can see, all the letters of the language are covered. So we are going to group letters. We are going to form pratyahara. Pratyahara meaning grouping of letters. Why do we need grouping of letters? Grouping of letters, it helps in achieving alpaksharatvam. It helps in achieving alpaksharam, usage of minimum number of letters. That is important to sutra lakshanam, right? Important characteristics of a sutra is alpaksharatvam. Minimum number of words, minimum number of letters should be used. So, by grouping, for example, I'm saying, if some change is going to happen in a vowel, right? Some change is going to happen in a vowel. What are the vowels? How many vowels are there? I, un, a, ivu, r, l, a, o, I, o, and a stands for long, e stands for its long form. So 13 vowels you have to mention, right? Instead of mentioning all the 13 vowels, simply I can say ach. Over. Ach will undergo change. It means vowel will undergo change. I don't have to say vowels. Swaraha also I don't have to say. Swara means vowels. I'll say just use only 2-lettered word. Ach. Over. Finished. Alpaksharatvam. Similarly, the consonant undergoes some change. I'll just simply say hal. Within the vowel, if H letter, for example, the conjunct vowels undergo some change. A, O, I, O. Instead of mentioning 4 letters, just simply saying H. H will undergo change. That is how you get the alpaksharatvam. Minimum usage of letters is achieved by this Maheshwara Sutra. Therefore, we can group the letters. Because in Vyakaranam, what happens is, the letter changes. In Sandhi and all, you have studied. Sandhi means what happens? Two words come into close proximity. Because of that letters which come in contact undergoes change, right? Only the letter, last letter of the first word or the first letter of the last letter of the first word or the first letter of the following word, when they come into contact, some changes happen. Only letter undergoes change. So the letter can be anything, vowel or consonants, or it could be the conjunct vowels, or it could be the soft consonants. Therefore, we can cover all the letters by just saying the pratyahara. That is the usage. You know how much the brevity, the briefness is gained by this Margesha Sutra. It is very immense. That is why this is a backbone of the entire Ashtadhyaya. Now we are going to group letters. How to group letters? Certain rules are there. As I told you, the sutras have to be followed in the same sequence as it was revealed. Starting from the first sutra up to 14th sutra, top-down order. Similarly, the letters to be grouped only in the same order it is given. You cannot go by the reverse order. That is not allowed. And when you group the letters, last letter of the group must end with the itha letter. That is, the letters, each sutra having the consonant at the end, that is called itha letter. It is a sanya, it's a name. Indicatory letter, in the last class we saw, packing letter. So each grouping, and the group is called, it's also called sanya. Suppose if I say ach is a sanya. Ach is another name for vowels only. Ach covers all the vowels. Therefore, what is ach? Ach is a sanya. The sanya, pratyahara sanya, that ach is a pratyahara meaning grouping. All the vowels are grouped into one in the pratyahara ach, and ach is a sanya. And the pratyahara must end with ith letter. That is, from which letter you are grouping, that should be the first letter. Ending with which letter? That must be the ith letter. So, ach when I say, beginning with vowel akara, ending with chakara. So, all the letters in between are covered. And when you cover ith letters, you have to drop it. Aivu, rilu, yeo, I, o. It means all the vowels. Understand?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Clear.
Yes.
Yes.
The only thing is, when you say hal, this means covering all the consonants, right?
Yes, starting from the fifth sutra, Hakara, and up to the last letter of the sutra. Yeah, here even though ha is repeated twice, you can take only once. It's not a problem. It is same. It is same.
But meaning like if I say hal, could not be only the
No, not only the 16th sutra. No, not only the ha. It can mean that, but sutra doesn't require like that. The sutra, there is no such application of the hal meaning the only hakara, that hakara, the content. Like that, it is not there in the sutra.
Okay.
We will see. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Some noise is there, I think, from which side? I think not my side.
And not my side.
Okay.
I think it's here. I will close my microphone.
Okay.
So now you see. In the last class we saw, this is how we group. The first sutra, I think we saw this, right? We understand.
Yeah.
Shall we move on?
No, it's okay.
We'll move on, right? We have seen this.
Yeah, we have seen, yes.
We can form many groups. We can form many groups. Just see how many groups we can form. Is there any number? We can form so many groups, right? For example, first one itself we take un is one group. Let us take the first one. So un is one group, in is one group, one is one group, right? Similarly, starting from a up to ik, ak is one group, then ik is one group, uk is one group, rik is one group, lik is one group. How many forms? How many pratyaharas? Similarly, you can say ach, or ich, or uch, or rich, lich, age, och. Suppose if I say och, it includes O, I, O, three letters, right?
Mhm.
If I say
Mhm.
I, when I say I and O, I and O. So,
Correct.
so many pratyaharas are formed. But we don't need all the pratyaharas. Not required. So many pratyaharas can be formed. But the sutra, Panini Maharishi has used only 41 or 42 groups only. Pratyaharas only. So, because we can form so many groups, it need not form. Not required, unnecessary. There's no application. So, we have to know only the 40 or 42. Okay, 41, let's say, and sometimes 42 or 46 also they say. It's okay. So, that pratyaharas only you need to form and remember. So, that we will see. So, for forming the pratyahara, as I told, any number of groups can be formed, consisting of the letters of 14 sutra in the ascending order, top-down order, very important, number one. And we can form groups only in the order of the sutras also. You cannot flip the sutra and you cannot flip the letters in the sutra. The groups thus formed is called pratyahara. Okay, now the pratyahara must end with ita letter. It can be formed with any letter of any sutra, and it must end with any ita letter of any sutra in the ascending order, top-down order. Okay, that is the rule. If you remember this, then you can form pratyahara. For example, an is a pratyahara, which includes akara, ikara, ukara. So this pratyahara, an is a pratyahara, it's a sanya, it's a name. Sanya, the name of the pratyahara, an. So an consists of three letters, akara, ikara, ukara. Akara stands for, it stands for long form also. Ikara, it's long form. Ukara also, it's long form. It is included. So, need not be said every time. It is understood. Similarly, if you say ik, ayivun, riluk, starting from the first letter ikara and ending with the ith letter kakara, pratyahara ik is formed, which consists of the letters e, u, r, l, four letters. And it will bring its corresponding forms also, long forms. That you always have to remember. And likara, doesn't have long form. So, E, U, R, only the three letters has. Therefore, totally 7 letters are there. 4 plus 3, 7. Likara doesn't have long form. Then, this is what I mentioned here. In the sutras, only short vowels are present. Even though there is no mentioning of long vowels, the presence of short vowels brings it corresponding long forms. What is a Sanskrita name for short vowel?
Hrasva.
Hrasvaha. And a long vowel?
Dirgha.
Dirghaha. So Rasvaha, Dirghaha. So Rasva only mentioned. Dirgha not mentioned. It is understood. Therefore, we formed two pratyaharas now. An consisting of a, e, u. And ak, the pratyahara, what we formed, consisting of a, e, u, r, and l. Okay. So, all these forms, it will bring in. In fact, a short vowel will have biggest corresponding 18 forms that we will see. Don't worry about that. It's called Savarna, that we will discuss later. Akara, when it means, it can bring its 18 Savarna, 18 forms that we will see. Now we will not see, just this much, it's enough. Later, when we further study, that time you will understand what are those 18 different forms. Okay. Since the difference is only in matra, you know what matra is? The time taken to utter the letter. So the difference is only in matra between the short and the long vowels. Therefore, the long vowels are understood to be present in the sutra, even though not mentioned. Okay. Right? So then all the consonants in the sutra, starting from the 5th sutra onwards, excluding ith letters, as vowel are appended to it. This I told yesterday. Hayavarat, Lan, they are only pure consonants. A is added for the sake of pronunciation. Because consonants cannot be pronounced independently. Therefore, only Hayavarat, Lan, Nyama, Nam. Otherwise, how do you pronounce? You cannot pronounce. You will say, that's all. Kakara, Ika, you cannot say. So that is why Akara is added only for the sake of pronunciation. Uchcharnartham. Now, another pratyahara, at. You can see at. Starting from Akara, ending with what letter? Takara. Now, where is Takara in the Mageshwara Sutra? In which sutra it is there? Akara is in the first sutra. What about Takara? Please see. If you have the Mageshwara Sutra, please see and tell me in which sutra it is.
Fifth.
Fifth sutra.
Raka.
Right? Ayavarat. So start from A. A, what are the letters? A, E, U, Nakara don't include. I1. It is letter. Then
Yes.
R, L, Nakara don't include. Rilik. Then A, O, Na don't include. I, O, Chakara don't include. Then Ha, Ya, Va, Ra, right? So all these letters are included in the pratyahara at. So Hayavarat, when we say, we know it is Hakara, Yakara, Vakara, and Repa. Don't say Rakara. Rakara is wrong. Okay, it is Repa. You should not say Rakara. You should not say Rakara. You should say Repa. If you say Rakara, then it means you don't know Sanskrit. Okay, Repa you have to say.
Repa?
Repa. Repa is the suffix. That pa, Repa is a pratyaya. Kara is a suffix. If you want to refer to a pure consonant, we add the suffix kara. Kakara, takara, pakara. But for Repa, it is different. Pakara, Repa. That is, you should not add kara pratyaya. Kara pratyaya must not be added. That is the idea. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. For example, the sutra Hayavarat is really speaking, it is pure consonants. The vowel akara is added for the sake of pronunciation. Okay. The vowel A is not added to the ita letter because it is not part of the pratyahara. So you may ask why it is not added to the ita letter. Ita letter is not part of the content of the pratyahara. Therefore, ayivun, that nakara is nakara only. It is as it is. It's ita letter. Ita letter, for ita letter you don't see akara added. Okay. Fine. Next one. Let us do some practice of forming pratyaharas. An, consisting of a, e, u. Ik, consisting of e, u, r, l. Uk, u, r, l. Ak covers a, e, u, r, l. It means it covers all the simple vowels. Simple vowels are called in Sanskritam samana swaraha, amishra swaraha otherwise. You know what does it mean? Samana swaraha means its place of pronunciation is constant, the same. It doesn't change. Place of pronunciation is same. That is samana swaraha. Amishra. Amishra means no mixing. No mixing of the place of pronunciation. Na. Amishra means it's a negative. Na mishra. Mishra means mixing. Amishra means not mixing. Like dharma, adharma. Like that. Dharma, opposite of that is adharma. Right?
Yes.
So mishra, mix. Amishra, don't mix. There is no mixing up. So that is amishra swaraha. So ak, you can note. Ak, it means all the simple vowels are included in the pratyahara ak. That is sutra. Akasavarne dirghaha. That's called dirgha sandhi. Akasavarne dirghaha. We are going to see. When ak letter is followed by savarna, dirgha will be the adesha. So like that we are going to see. There you will see the importance of the pratyahara. Okay. Then yeng. Yeng has got ekara and okara. H covers all the conjunct vowels. Conjunct vowels are called sanyukta swaraha or mishra swaraha. Here it is mishra because starting place of pronunciation is one and ending place of pronunciation is something else. So therefore, Sanyukta Swaraha, otherwise called Mishra Swaraha. You can know the names. Then when I say Ach Pratyahara consisting of all the vowels. So all the vowels are included in the Pratyahara, Ach. And At includes what? At includes all the vowels plus Sakara, Yakara, Vakara and Repa. What about Yan? Please see the Mahakesha Sutra. Tell me the contents of Yan.
Yang.
Starting from Ya. Where is Ya?
Ya is fifth.
Fifth Sutra, right? Haya Varad. And Nakara is?
Nakara is sixth.
Nakara is it. Don't go to the first Sutra. You should not go. That is why I said top-down order. Remember. You see,
Correct.
Nakara is the first Sutra also. So don't start from Ya and go to the first. You cannot go. Only ascending only. Start from Ya, and where is Nakara? You have to see the Ita letter. Here it is next Sutra, Sixth Sutra. So Yakara, Vakara, Repa, and La is Lakara. It means
Lakara.
Ya, Va, Ra, La. What are they?
Yavarada.
What are they? What are they?
This we call semi.
Semi-vowels. So all the semi-vowels are covered in the Pratyahara Yan.
Yan. Okay.
So therefore in Yan Sandhi, we will say Yan. It means the semi-vowels will be the Adesha, will come in the place. In the Sandhi context, we will see that. So this is how, it's very useful Pratyahara, Yan, Ach, Ak, like that. All the Pratyaharas will be useful. We will be seeing the usage of that in Sandhi context and many places also, not only Sandhi. Sandhi, since we know, that's why Sandhi. So Yan means all the semi-vowels.
Semi-vowels.
But in the same order only. Yava, Rala. Don't go by Yara, Lava. You would have learned the language, the letters Yara, Lava, not that order, as it is the order here. Okay. You understand?
Yeah.
When you have learned alphabets, how you would have learned? Ya, Ra, Lava. Not in that order. Here the order is different. Ya, Va, Ra, La. Because this is how it was revealed to Panini Maharishi. That's how we have to take it.
Yes.
So Yan, these are some of these Pratyaharas. Now, in the same way, we can form many Pratyaharas. In the Ashtadhyayi, Panini Maharishi has used 41 Pratyaharas. Only 41. Therefore, even though we can form many Pratyaharas, it is enough for us to know 41 Pratyaharas. These Pratyaharas, you have to know by heart. If I give a Pratyahara, you should be able to tell immediately what are the contents of the Pratyahara. If I say Ach, then what would you say? Ach means all the vowels. All the vowels.
Okay.
H, when I say H, then what would you say? All the conjunct vowels.
Yes.
So that immediately you should recall the contents of the Pratyahara. That you have to practice it. That is your homework for the next class. That's your homework. Now here you can see many Pratyaharas are there. Now you can try each one of you. An is starting from A, ending with
U. A, I, U.
A, I, U. Right? That is possible. Yes. Another and also possible. What is that?
Possible. I, A, I, U, R, L, E, O, I, ouch. A, Y, V, R, L.
Yes, exactly. Up to that. That an also possible. That is also used. So Panini Maharishi has used an meaning Ayivu in some place, and Ayivu, R, E, O, I, O, A, Y, V, R, La. That also he has used in one place. So depending on the context we have to take. Thank God, but that the longer one only he has used in only one place. In all other places it is short and Ayivu only. That we will know. When we know the context, when we learn further, you will understand. But an means, that is why I have given, if you see the screen, 2 times I have given an. One is, I will call it as a short an. What I mean by short an is A, I, U. And the other one is long an. Long means not the long vowels, okay? A, I, U, R, L, E, O, I, O, Ha, Ya, Va, ra, la, up to that, longer and only for that alone. Okay, only two un is there. There is no two in, no, not two one and out. Okay, only for this pratyahara, there can be two different groups. Understand? Two different contents. For other, these are the pratyaharas which Panini Maharishi has used. So if it is enough to know these pratyaharas, you don't have to form any pratyahara and try to remember, not required. Only this you know, enough. How many you can form? So many you can form. And therefore, do you have to form so many things and remember? Unnecessary, not required. It is not useful for us. There's no applicability. So whatever is given here, 41, that much alone you try to understand, try to remember it. Okay. The next one, what is ak? What are the contents of ak pratyahara? Yes. It means all the simple vowels. You can say like that. Instead of saying all the letters, simple vowels. All the simple vowels. You can say like that also. What about ik?
I, U, R, L.
All the simple vowels minus a. Is it okay?
Okay.
Same. What about uk?
All the simple vowels minus A, E.
Minus a and e, right?
Minus A and E.
Or you can say urul. It is okay. What about yang?
N, O.
A and O, right? What about ach?
All the vowels.
All the vowels. What about ich?
All the vowels
Minus a, right?
minus A. Yes.
That pratyahara is used. Therefore, you have to know that. Ich means all the vowels minus a. What about age?
All the
Yes.
all the complex vowels.
All the conjunct vowels, right? Sanyukta swaraha. What about aich?
I, ow.
I and o. What about at?
Ach.
At.
At all the vowels plus
However, lan. Lakara also is that. Is that, huh?
La,
oh, sorry. Okay. I have read only. Yeah, this is what we are doing. Yes, I thought this one. Okay. Then un is lakara is included here.
Yes.
Right. I have read then lan. What about in?
In.
Interesting. What about in?
Two meaning.
Here there is only one. Here there is only one.
Only one meaning?
Yes. There is only one in. Even though two you can form, but only one in.
Okay.
That is Evu.
Okay.
It is just Evu only. You can form so many, but they are not required, right? Okay.
Yes.
See, pratyaharas, as I told, for un only we have two forms, two pratyaharas. So for others, it is only one. Okay. So therefore, here it is in this E and U. Simple. It is. Understand?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Just a minute. Then let me show you something. I want to. Yes. Just a minute. So in. So in is the longer one. Okay, you can take it as a longer one. In is there is inkoho murdanya pratyaya is therefore I said short one. It's not short one. I just was thinking it's not a short one, long one. Okay. Wherever nakara is there then you can take that nakara to be the nakara of lan. Okay. For
Okay.
this is a short and this is a long one. And wherever other nakara is there you have to take that lan nakara. So in means a long
Okay.
one. Okay, please note.
Okay.
I was just trying to recall what is the in, where the in comes inkoho adesha pratyoho, that sutra is there it comes. Okay. So in means e o r l, then a o I o, ha ya va ra la. That is in. Understand?
Understand.
What about yan?
Young semi-vowels.
All the semi vowels. And
The vowels, semi-vowels, and nasals.
yes. Vowels, and don't forget ha, that sibilance also it is there.
Ah, yes.
Ha, then semi vowels and all the nasals, right? Fifth letter of all the consonants, class consonants, right?
Mhm.
What about nyam?
Yum. Is yum is there also.
All the nasals.
All the nice.
Nyam,
Yes.
and nam, right? Which sutra is that? Sutra number
Mhm. Seventh.
7. So seventh sutra consisting of all the nasal letters. Nasal letters of all the class. Fifth letter of all the class consonants, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
What about yang?
Yang. Yang is semi-vowels plus nya.
Semi
No,
vowels,
no.
then
Sorry, semi-vowels and nasals plus ja and bha.
yes, ja and bha. Okay. So like that we need to know. Okay, I will other things you can try as your homework. We'll see some important. What about kar?
Khar. Oh, khar. Ka pa cha tha tha cha ra ta ka pa cha sha sa.
Yes, they are called hard consonants. Now, I opened the file to show you. Please see here. So, kar means kha pa cha tha tha chatatau kapai shashasar, right?
Mm.
It includes second letter of all the classes and first letter of all the classes and the three sibilants. Sha, sha, sa, which is not here. Don't worry. Okay. Understand?
Yes.
Kha is the beginning of the pratyahara, which come, therefore, starting from second letter of all the classes, second letter, all the second letter, and first letter. You know, the first letter of all the classes and second letter of all the classes are hard consonants, and third letter of all the classes, fourth letter of all the classes, and fifth letter of all the classes are soft consonants, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, semi vowels are soft consonants. You know it, right?
Yes.
Semi vowels are soft consonants. What about sibilants?
Villains.
Sibilants, the first three are hard. Ha is soft sibilant, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, yara lava soft consonants, and it is alpa prana, non-aspirate, and sibilants, among the sibilants, except the last one, shashasa are hard consonants and mahaprana, aspirate. I think you know all these things, right? Then
Yes.
ha is soft consonant and it is mahaprana. Anyway, all the sibilants, you know, mahaprana, but ha is soft. Now, by saying khar in the Margeshwara Sutra, tha, that is second letter. So all the second letter, first letter, plus all the sibilants are covered, except ha, right? Therefore,
Correct.
khar is odd consonant. Understand? Khar is hard consonant. Is it clear?
Clear.
What about hush? What about hush? Where is hush? Yeah. What about hush?
Hush. Hush is like all consonants minus sha, sa, ha.
No, minus shasha, no. Shakara. Where is shakara? The itha letter is shakara. Hush. Where is the itha letter in the sutra? Which sutra?
Oh, yes. Sorry, yeah. The also is hayavara na jabha
Hayavarat, lan,
ha
nyamangananam, jabhai, dhadhadash, jabagada, dash. There it stops. Shakara, right?
yes.
So it means all the soft consonants. You see now, all the soft consonants are covered by the pratyahara hush. You see the screen. You can see. Ha is soft consonant, right? And all the semi vowels are covered. Okay.
Okay.
You see the screen, right?
Yes.
All the semi vowels. Then, if you see further, going back, third letter of all the classes, fourth letter of all the classes, fifth letter of all the classes. They are soft consonants. Everything is covered in the pratyahara hush. So you can remember like that. It is easy.
Understand.
I will make it still further easy. You can see how to remember this. It's very easy. Now you see. That is, you can write the sutra like this. It will be very easy. Ayuvan, first sutra, followed by the second sutra, Rilik. It covers what? All the simple vowels, right? Then Evong, I ouch. You write the two sutras together. Then you know it covers all the Sanyukta Swaraha, conjunct vowels. Then the next two sutras, you put it the same line. Hayavarat, Lan. It covers Ha plus all the semi vowels, Antastaha. Then the fifth one is covering all the fifth letter of all the classes. Nyamangananam. After that, Jabay Ghadadash. You put that two sutras together. It covers fourth letter of all the classes. Then Jabagadash is third letter of all the classes. And Kapa Chatata Kapai covers second letter and first letter of all the classes. And the last two sutras cover all the sibilants. Simple, right? In this way, if you put it, it will be easy to remember. Simple vowels, conjunct vowels, ha plus semi vowels, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sibilants. So here you can see, I said hush. Start from here, Shakara, ending with Shakara. It covers what? It covers all this. That is ha plus semi vowels, 5, 4, 3, right? Ha plus semi vowels, fifth letter of all the classes, fourth letter of all the classes, third letter of all the classes. All the soft consonants are covered.
Soft consonant.
If you say khar, start from khar, ending with repa, it covers second letter of all the classes and first letter of all the classes and all the sibilants except ha. So this format is very easy. If you can remember this format, it's very quite good. And you need to remember the ith letter of all the sutras. That's important.
Okay.
When you say hush, where the shakara is in Jabagadash. Here the shakara. That you need to remember.
Yes.
So ith letter of all the sutras you have to remember. Another important pratyahara, I tell you, which will be using it frequently also. That is, you tell me, jal. That is jal pratyahara. That is, which is here it is. I show you. You tell me the content of jal. This is the one.
Jal.
What are the contents of the pratyahara jal?
Jal.
Now you have to see what is first letter.
All consonants.
What is the first letter? Yeah, it's just see what is the first letter. Ja, right? Ja is which letter of the consonant? Which letter of the consonant, that is, a class consonant has got 5 letters, right? Every class consonant has got 5 letters. So which letter of the class consonant is this?
Fourth.
Fourth letter of the class consonant, second class, right? Fourth letter of the second one. So fourth letter, just remember fourth letter, that is what is required. Now, if you know this is a fourth letter, then you can see fourth letter, jal, right? Then 4, 3, 2, ending with jal, lakara, 4, 3, 2, 1. You go by the descending order. You get the contents, simple. That way you can do it. Understand? I'll give another one, another pratyahara you can try. That is, let us take the pratyahara. The Jash, that's a simple one. Jash. What is the first letter? Which letter? Which class is that?
Fourth.
Which class? Which letter? That is fourth letter of the class. Let it be any class, doesn't matter. Fourth letter, right?
Yes.
Fourth letter of the class. Ending with Shakara. Shakara, the eighth letter of the sutra. Which sutra you have to remember? Javagada Dash.
Javagarash, yes.
So therefore, fourth letter of all the classes and third letter of all the classes are covered. 4 and 3. It will be
4
easy,
and 3.
right? What about Ash? What are the contents of Ash?
Ash.
See, Ash is simple. You see, you know what is Hush, right? You know what is Ash. Just now we said Hush is soft consonant. And here Ash, therefore Hush must be equal to Ach plus Hush. See, Ach is all the vowels. All the vowels plus soft consonant, all the soft consonants. That is what Ash is.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Understand.
So in this way, you can easily remember the content. It's not difficult at all. And what about shall? Shall starts with the sibilant. Therefore, it covers
all the sibilants.
All the sibilants.
Yes.
So this comes only by practice. So the last table what I showed, that will be very useful. Okay, then another one. That is, I'll give some important pratyaharas. Will be easy if you can tell. What about char?
Char.
Char. What is the first letter? Which letter of the class? Is it first letter, second letter, third letter, fourth letter, fifth letter? Char.
Char. First letter.
Therefore, you top down. The top down order you come. So first letter of all the classes plus all the sibilants, except her, right?
Exactly, yes.
So starting from cha, where is chakara? Chakara is here, and here all second letter of the classes, and here first. This is a first letter. So starting from here, cha, ta, ta, pa covers first letter of all the class consonants, and sha, sha, sa covers all the sibilants except ha. So that is char. Okay, you understand this pratyahara, how to form pratyaharas, how to group letters. The grouping of letters is called pratyahara, and forming you don't need to form pratyahara. You need to know the content of the pratyahara. That is important. You need not form. You are not going to form any pratyahara. Pratyahara will be there in the sutra. When you read the sutra, you must be able to recognize the contents of the pratyahara in no time. That's a practice required. This table will help you. That is, suppose if they say jal means 4, 3, 2, 1, all the sibilants. Immediately that it should come in the mind. Jash, third letter of all the classes. Ach, all the vowels. Hal, all the consonants. Hush, all the soft consonants. Kar, all the odd consonants. Nyam, all the nasals, fifth letter of all the classes. Right?
Right.
Okay. Any difficulty in this? Understand, right?
Yes, understand.
Yes.
You need to practice. It comes. You practice for a day or two, it will come. So this is what pratyahara is. For forming the pratyahara also, we have a sutram. But I am not going to teach a sutram now, because sutra study, that when we get into that Ashtadhyaya, then we will do the sutra study. Now, this is the basis.
Okay.
First thing is, you need to remember the Nageshwara Sutra, number 1. Then you need to remember the content of the pratyahara. And how many pratyaharas are there? That I already showed you. These are the pratyaharas. Here also, whatever pratyaharas we did now in the class, that much is enough for us to start with. Other pratyaharas over a period of time, when we use, that time you can remember. But whatever pratyaharas we saw, that like an, ak, yen, age, yen, in also. Then ash, hush, kar, char, shar, shall. These are important pratyaharas. To start with, jal, of course. To start with. Later other pratyaharas, whenever occasion comes, we will add. So it is, once you know how to form, how to know the content, it is easy. For that, this table is very much useful.
Yes.
A nice way to remember the contents of the pratyahara. Simple vowels, conjunct vowels, ha, semi-vowels, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sibilants. This order, if you remember, can be easy. Okay. Done, very good. Then H is equal to simple vowels plus conjunct vowels. It means all the vowels. And Hal is semi-vowels plus 5th letter of all the classes, 4th letter, 3rd letter, 2nd letter, 1st letter, and all the sibilants. That is, all the consonants are covered in Hal. What about Al? Al is equal to all the letters. That is, all the vowels plus all the consonants, all the letters of the language are covered.
Oh, yes.
This is your homework. Not homework, you can do in the class itself. You can just do. What is Jash? Can you tell Jash? What is the first letter? First letter is Jakara. Jakara is 4th letter. Therefore, starting from the 4th letter up to the 5th letter, Shakara. Where is the 5th letter, Shakara?
It
You
is
have the Dhash. That Dhash.
fourth group.
Therefore,
Fourth letter.
4th letter of all the
Definitely.
classes.
Yes, fourth letter of class.
4th letter of all the classes are covered in the Pratyahara, Jash. Then what about Jash? Second one. We saw just now.
This is a third letter. Third
Third
group.
letter.
Third group.
Third letter of all the classes. Then Khar. Khar is equal to Khar. All the hard consonants, right?
Yes.
Kha is second letter. So start from second letter. Second letter of all the classes. First letter of all the classes. All the sibilants except Ha. Right?
Except Ha.
That is a soft consonant. Soft sibilant. What about Hush?
Hush. Hush is semi-vowels and
Ha plus
nasals
semi-vowels plus 5. Then
and 5, 4, and 3.
that's all.
And
over. That's I'm
plus
not adding. That's all. Plus Ha. Ha, Kara plus semi-vowels plus 5, 4, 3. All the soft consonants are covered. Hush. So Hush is equal to soft consonants. When I say soft consonants, because I assume you know what are soft consonants. Okay. I assume you know what are soft consonants, what are hard consonants. Okay. That's why I show the table, the basic, the first letter, second letter, etc. What about Char? Char is, we saw just now, Char is starting from the first letter, Char.
yes.
Up
to sibilants. There's minus Ha.
Minus Ha. So the ith letter is very important. Shasha Sar, the Repa is at the 13th Sutra. 14th Sutra, ith letter is Lakara. Right? So you need to remember ith letter of these sutras also. Very distinctly you need to remember so that you can remember the contents. Next one, Jal. Jal we saw just now. 4, 3, 2, 1 plus all the sibilants.
32.
Right?
Yes.
And
Correct.
last one, shar. Shar is
Shar.
13th sutra.
This is a sibilance.
Except
Ha.
because it is soft. All the hard sibilants are covered. Shar letter.
Hmm.
So it is done. So this pratyahara is completed, right? Okay. I think we will
Very
stop here. Next one is new topic, other topic. I mean, we are going to get into the Ashtadhyaya, introduction to Ashtadhyaya. I think we will begin in the new class, next class. So otherwise it will be halfway. I don't want to make it halfway. Okay. So with this is completed. Pratyahara. And I have a notes prepared for this. I can send you. You can go through that. It will be useful.
So, meaning? Sorry?
I have notes prepared for this, Pratyahara. I'll send you. It will be useful.
Okay, please. Yes.
Yeah. Whatever notes I have, I prepared, I send you. Okay. Even for the Sutra Lakshanani, etc., that I have my notes, I send you.
Okay. Please. Yes.
So be comfortable in knowing the pratyahara, how to form the pratyahara, and the content. Content you need to remember, very important. Okay, that is going to be the base work. So we have done the base work. Now we will get into the sutra with an introduction to Ashtadhyayi. That is going to be the next topic. We'll see in the next class. Okay.
Okay.
So I stopped on time 4:30. Okay. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada. Thank you. See you.
Thank you.
Dhanyavada.